Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to teach you how to get better at disc golf by doing some standstill shots. Alright, so we all want to get better at disc golf. Whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, standstill shots can help you. First things first, what's a standstill throw? Well, standstill throw is basically just like it says. You are standing still. You're not doing a walk up. It really kind of takes the legs out of it. It takes out a lot of variables so you can just work on your throws. We're going to start with backhands first. So let me talk to you about how I line up my feet. So in disc golf, you need room to rotate your hips. So you got to stagger your feet a little bit. So you want to have your front foot heel and your back foot toe lined up. That's going to give you some opportunity to do a reach back with your arm and rotate with your hips to line you up perfectly. I like to start with the elbow first. All right, so I like to line up my shoulder and my elbow, pretend like there's almost a level here. Try to get that as close to level as possible. Okay, the elbow is going to be the thing that leads your shot. So if you have your shoulder and your elbow flat, that's going to result in a flat release when you throw. If you can master a dead straight flat shot in disc golf, you're going to be doing really well. This elbow, I like how Nate Sexton has described this before. You're going to pretend like you're kind of breaking through a door, breaking through a wall, or breaking through glass. I can't remember what it is, but you're going to lead with this elbow as you hit with your right foot. Your right elbow is going to come through. You're going to break through that glass, and then everything else is just the follow through. The disc, your body, everything else just kind of follows through. Feet are staggered. I'm going to reach back. Weight is on the left foot. Break the glass, step on the right foot, and then rotate. I don't know if I talked about this, but rotate around on that heel. You're almost kind of picking your toes up a little bit so you can rotate as you do the follow through. Yeah, really focusing on getting a nice flat release. If you have a good understable disc, it's going to really tell you if you got it flat or not. Mid-ranges are probably the best thing. Guys, I can't talk about the Mana enough. This is a really good beginner disc. I've been playing a long time, definitely not a beginner. I still love this disc too. If you can't get a Mana, try to get yourself on some type of an understable disc. All right, so now I've mastered the flat release. Well, now you can go to different variations. You can try to do an Anheuser release, which that means I'm leaning back and I'm trying to get more of an angle like this. It's gonna make the disc do something different. Or you can try to work on a hyzer release, where you're releasing the disc more on this angle. So this is flat, this is an Anheuser, and then this would be a hyzer angle. So I'm gonna work on the Anheuser release. So all I'm really doing is I'm taking this shoulder and elbow angle, and instead of it being flat, I'm gonna angle back a little bit and try to release it more like this. And there you see, I get a different flight with the disc. I really recommend having a target. If you don't have a beginner course like I've got right here where you can actually have real baskets to throw at, put yourself some type of target out there, pretend like it's a disc golf basket and throw at it. All right, now I'm gonna work on a hyzer release. So now I'm taking this shoulder elbow angle, I'm putting it down a little bit, and I'm gonna release it just like this to try to give myself a hyzer release, and then the disc should do something different. So there you can see the disc does something different. It goes this way instead. All right, now let's talk a little bit about the sidearm forehand standstill shot. I teach beginner kids quite a bit. The way I like to show it is, let's pretend like we got a bunny here with our throwing hand, and make the bunny look at the sky like that. Take the disc, put it in your hand just like that, and then make sure that that middle finger is touching the front edge right there. And then all you gotta do is throw it with your wrist leading, and you want to snap it just like you're snapping a towel. Okay, now that's oversimplified, but that's kind of the 30-second version that I give to the kids. If you want to go to more of an advanced grip, you guys can try doing these different power grips and stuff too. I like to put my fingers stacked like this. That's the grip that I like. All right, now to set up the forehand standstill shot, you basically want to take your left foot, if you're right-handed, and point it at the target. I like to angle it a little bit in because that feels a little bit better for my knee rotation, but just kind of mess with the angle a little bit as you're testing to see. But basically point that toe straight at the target, maybe a little bit to the right of the target if you're a righty, and then what you're going to do is you're going to reach back just like this. You're going to reach back, you're going to load it, try to keep your elbow pretty close to your side, and then you're going to try to come through, and then right about here you're going to try to snap the towel. So it's a little bit of a wrist snapping action. Okay, it's going to take some practice to kind of get used to it. Again, I'm not an expert. This is a good way to get you started at least. Okay, just like the backhand shot, try to release it flat. Okay, so once you get the hang of throwing a flat release, then we're gonna try to do the same thing that we did on the backhand. So hand a little bit higher than the elbow when I release, and then it should go that way. All right, now we're gonna do a couple hyzer shots. So now I'm gonna drop my hand lower than my elbow and try to get the angle to go like this. So once you get the hang of doing standstill backhands and standstill forehands on all these different angles, that gives you 6 different shots, right? Backhand hyzer, flat, and hyzer, side arm, hyzer, flat, and hyzer. You got 6 different shots that you guys can work on. I guarantee you these are gonna help you in your game, especially with your driving and stuff too. So have fun with it. Hey, let's do some ace runs. Woo! Man. Well, whether you guys are getting aces or not, you guys are helping yourself and helping your game. You're working on your accuracy, you're working on shaping shots, and you're working on your form in a very easy, attainable way that beginners and advanced players can do alike. I hope this helps you guys out. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure you do it. Until next time, peace out.